Murphy, do us the honors.
Welcome. You are tuned into WELT 95.7, Nashville Public Main Library,
The
where
Street
we
Wax
encourage
Hour.
everybody
Yeah.
to come and read a book. And you're tuned into Streetwax with our main host, Dwan.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. We're talking about.
We're talking about that stuff you got caught up on.
We're gonna finish this beat first. we'll be back. I'm about to crank that beat. Got like 30 seconds anyway, so whatever.
Why we gotta listen to it?
Because it sounds good. We're gonna start playing more music, Adam. You're gonna hate it.
Yeah,
You're gonna hate
I
it.
just want to talk.
I know you like talking.
Talk.
But I like music more than talking, so. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, Adam. Who you over there texting? We're live right now. You wanna-
I'm texting a
You wanna,
friend.
you wanna shout them out?
Do you want to shout out Juan Porter, the one that
Juan.
was accused of
Juan.
allegations?
I'd rather not do that.
What happened?
I don't know.
What'd you do?
Whoa, weird. I didn't do anything.
What did Juan do?
That article pops up. It sounds so weird. Does it sound weird to you guys?
No.
Check it real quick.
Check. Talking in the
Don't do
microphone.
that on.
Boo-doo-boo.
Just
You hate when I
talk.
do that.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Just go.
Yeah. I
It's
know
your
what it is.
headphones.
I know it. It's my
Okay,
headphones.
I don't even need headphones.
You think so?
Yeah,
Hey.
I really don't. Oh no, you can unplug mine. I just unplugged his. So yeah, keep on going, Dawn.
But yeah, there's some article a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It keeps popping up about every year.
Yeah.
Ted, you explain it to him.
What
tell-
do you do?
I was gonna find the video.
Always looking for the video. Pops up probably like every birthday of mine. It seems like.
On your birthday?
Usually it does. Usually it does.
Can you just explain it because you know the story?
There's a video.
Police arrested a man they say prowled the bar
Yeah.
scene looking for victims to satisfy an insatiable appetite for sex in a very unusual way.
Police say DeJuan Porter performed oral sex on unsuspecting men while they
This sounds
slept.
just like you.
One man tells only CBS 21
This is
News
not true.
about the night he found Porter on top of him.
Oh my gosh, what were you
Hey,
up to that
man.
night? Wait,
Wild night.
what
Thanks
kind of
for
beer
the
were you drinking?
Thanks for the clip.
Was
Ted.
it that crafty?
It wasn't me. False accusations. It's
I'm
false.
getting really uncomfortable right now. If he could blush, he would.
I need my beats. Oh wait, I don't like that track.
Okay, well,
This is how we run the show.
yeah.
we start
pretty much.
clicking things on computers and just.
All right,
playing
so we
random.
got two guests in here today.
Yeah,
and
what's
I'd
up?
love to talk to them, and then I know one's Joe, and then the other is. Hi, I'm Adam. Nice to meet you.
Say your name again.
Where do you guys?
Someone say it in
sit?
the
We'll talk
microphone.
about some stuff.
Oh, I'm Melanie.
Melanie, what's up? What's cracking?
Waiting for that music.
Yeah, we got music playing, but you don't have your headphones on. Yeah.
Do I have your headphones on?
Yeah.
That's how headphones work.
So Joe, what's up, man?
Not much, man. Just same old.
Same old.
You know it.
Getting into music. You've been into music forever, anyways. It's not like
Yeah.
it's something new for you.
No.
So you've been doing this for a long time, longer than.
I mean, I keep just buying more gear
Yeah.
to try and learn everything that I possibly can before I die.
Right. Oh yeah.
That sound familiar, Dawn?
No, it doesn't.
Did you buy that other piece of equipment? That you were
I
talking
did.
about?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
nice. We went to the Love Hustlers house. Shout out to Love Hustlers. We went there yesterday.
The studio.
Studio. They got
Yeah.
gear. You think I got gear?
No, they got gear.
They got gear.
They got gear on stage with them. I can only imagine what they don't bring.
Yeah, their studio is like a studio. I'm like, all right, I got a bedroom with like turntables and speakers. That's not really a studio, but
I mean, Cash Dollar's been playing music before I even picked up drumsticks though.
who's
So,
Cash Dollar?
Matt Cash Dollar.
It's not his real last name, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. This is
Cash Dollar?
Cash Dollar.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's dope.
Yes.
I like that. That's dope.
There's a whole Cash Dollar family in Fort Wayne.
Wow, Cash Dollar.
Yeah.
That's a cool ass
If you
name.
could change your name to Cash Dollar, would you?
Nah, I don't
Come
got
on,
that much
Dollar.
cash.
Come on, man.
I'm broke. Maybe if I make $1 million, then probably I'll legally change it to Cash Dollar.
Yeah,
Dollar
you could.
Cash.
I
Dollar
can see
Cash.
that.
Mix
Dwan,
it up.
change pennies.
Change pennies. Penny
Let me get
pinching.
your change.
Cash
Give me some
thousands.
change. It's not gonna happen ever.
Give me your pocket change.
So you guys in a band together?
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
How many bands have you been in? Can we count that?
Who, Joe?
Is that like asking how many sandwiches
Wow.
you've eaten?
Okay, so the best one's called Pleasing Melanie, which I find hilarious still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard
That's
that
not
band.
the best band.
That's
I've
the
been
best story.
Pleasing Melanie.
in. It was named after my kid's mom before
Oh yeah.
I was with my kid's mom.
Really? So you're trying to get at her? Well,
I
by naming the
wasn't,
band.
actually. She
Is
hunted,
Melanie
she
your
hunted
kid's
after me.
mom's name?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm Melanie too.
Yeah. Number
I
two.
got a problem.
You got a problem.
You like Melanie's?
You got a Melanie problem.
That's dope. So are you in a band right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Pleasing Melanie. No, it's called
Day-to-day life band.
Did you forget the band name?
no, it's called Venus and Jeans.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is
For
it?
real this time.
Okay. Okay.
It's a
Whatever.
spin-off of Venus and Furs. You know that book?
No, not at
You
all.
don't know that? They probably got it in the library.
I don't read books.
You could check out the
I don't
book
read.
at the library.
I don't think I've ever read a full
that we're
book.
in.
Dwan, I invite you down to the main branch of the library to enjoy a book.
Yeah, you do. I never read a book. I'm here for the records, and they got a lot of records here.
They do.
Yeah.
They do have a lot of records.
So I come here to hoard the records and sample them with my.
What
I'll
type
beat
of
you,
genre
shit.
are you guys?
Pop punk garage.
Yeah, we're just a rock and roll band.
Yeah, rock and roll band.
Yeah.
Nice. You play
Rock and
drums,
roll
Joe?
band.
I mean, I started in this band as a drummer, but I play guitar now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
I've
good.
played like every.
That's what I figured. You're in a band with Pete a while
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, yeah.
Pete? Oh,
Yeah.
the one we were talking about last week?
Yep.
Is it just you two in the band?
No. It's
No.
there's two other people, but this was kind of short notice.
Really?
That's cool. We're
Drummer-
just trying to
drummers
get information out of you, pump you for information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
we
writing
got-
all this stuff
we
down.
got, this kid David who plays drums, and this dude, Jacob who plays bass, and me and
Jacob what? It's not
Jacob.
Kitchen.
Ganser.
Ganser? Okay, we had Jacob Kitchen in here.
Oh yeah, I know him.
Yeah, he's
He
a
used
good
to work at
guitar
Guitar
player.
Center.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Gave me
He-
the good deals.
He's a DJ, so. Did you work at Guitar Center?
I worked at Guitar Center like 10 years ago.
Really? Okay, I don't know. Piecing everything together. I've known you forever and ever and ever,
Uh-huh.
so it's kind of just like
We're getting old, my dudes.
reeling it all in
All of us.
together.
Is Guitar Center on its way out, you think?
No,
I don't think so.
Think they still
They're-
have like a cult following?
they're
type deal?
literally only in this town though, because it makes Sweetwater mad.
I feel
No,
like that.
because Sweetwater
I
was
believe that.
super grimy to them.
Yeah.
Because when you walk in, you look to the left, there's a billboard.
Yeah,
that says
they did that
Sweetwater.
on purpose. That billboard
mean, I
didn't
would think
exist
so.
before.
It really
Guitar
did.
Center moved to town.
But it's
It
actually
did
pretty
not exist.
hilarious.
That billboard has not moved neither. It stayed
No, it
right
has
there.
not.
That's pretty hilarious.
They have tried.
though.
I heard stories from like I've known like manager after manager at Guitar Center. For some reason, we always like become friends, but
Oops, oh, yeah, you guys-
they're always like, yeah, corporate keeps trying to buy it, but I think he owns it now legally.
yeah. yeah, the guy has a
I
lot of
believe
money
that.
too.
I believe that.
He has
I mean,
a lot of cash, so he just kind of.
yeah. It's gonna be sweet Fort Wayne pretty
Yeah.
soon. Just wait for it.
Did they buy the bread building downtown? The old bread building?
Is that what they just bought?
I heard they bought that. Did they buy that?
Man.
They Clyde Theater's theirs.
Yeah, I know.
They knocked down that old bowling alley.
Yeah.
So he's got cash. I thought he was gonna build
Oh,
a
yeah.
racetrack here too. I heard.
Pretty soon your water bill's going to say Sweetwater on it.
Sweetwater.
Sweetwater water.
Sweet electric, sweet water, sweet cars. Got sweet cars too.
Oh man. Sweet Aviation. Don't forget about that one.
yeah.
So you guys got a show coming up, huh?
Yes, we should plug away. Yeah, we got a couple shows.
Oh, this is a cool one, man. So on Saturday, Love Hustler, local electro funk band. If you've never heard them, you need to check them out. I mean,
Yeah.
they're probably one of my favorite local acts to see. But we'll be DJing like essentially dance music, funk, hip hop, soul, R&B in between their sets, and we're gonna have a dance competition.
There we go.
A lot of local dancers are gonna come out, and we're collecting money to buy instruments for kids, and we're also taking instrument donations. So if you have any stuff laying around, instruments that is just collecting dust,
Yeah, I actually gave Joe a bunch of gear.
there you go.
I didn't give you a bunch. I gave you what, like two
Give me
things?
some like
CDJ.
yeah. I got a CDJ.
I was telling the Love Hustler guys, I'm like, too bad you guys didn't come like ask me a year ago,
Yeah.
6 months ago.
So if anybody out there has anything like that and is just collecting dust, bring it to the Fillmore Saturday night. Doors open at 8.
yeah,
I still have never been to the Fillmore, and I've always wanted to play there.
You should
It's
go,
a
man.
nice place, and I want to see the inside.
It's a
of
nice
it.
place.
it's very classy.
It is.
Do you
Yeah.
feel like underdressed when you go there, John?
I did when I played the New Year's Eve party 2 years in a row,
Do you own a suit?
and the guys who wanted me to play were like lawyers.
Yeah.
They're cool. They're cool guys, but like when they throw a party, they're throwing like suits and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I played with Gil the first year. I think both years actually. So you know how Gil is. Gil's got face tats and
Yeah.
all gauge years and all that stuff. So me and him walk on
See,
He
stage.
how-
looks gang gang.
Yeah, me and him walk on stage like after a band's playing, like a classical band or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, like your mom and dad's kind of music, you know what I'm saying? So then we walk out there with turntables and just like, all right, get this started, you know what I'm
People
saying?
thought they were about to get robbed.
Yeah.
I found that crowd is actually impressed when you're bringing a turntable
Yeah.
in the door. Or did you use controllers?
I'll use like CDJs, I think.
Ah, no, you should have brought turntables.
I don't know what I brought. I don't remember.
The older crowd, when you bring a
Probably
record
CDJs.
player, they're like,
No, I didn't have
"Oh,
CDJs back
back
then.
in my day."
I did have turntables. Gil had CDJs.
I want to see you dressed up, Dawn. When's the last time you got like really dressed up?
Prom.
I didn't go to prom. I skipped all the proms. My girlfriend was like, "You want to go to prom with me?" I was
His
like,
mom's probably
"Nope."
got a picture of him when he was little in a
Yeah,
tuxedo.
yeah. Nice little suit.
Is that the last time you were in a suit?
My boss's daughter's wedding. I got kind of cleaned up for that. A button-up shirt and just some pants. That
But
looked
not
like
a suit.
He said a button-up shirt. That's how he let it. is that as far as you
That's
go?
my bar. My bar is not very high with getting dressed
Shirt.
up.
I was in a
buttons.
button-up shirt.
Yo, you ever tied a tie though?
No, never. You know how to tie?
Really?
You know how to tie a
It's a
tie, right?
challenge.
Yeah.
Ted, what about you?
I think every
I know how
adult
to.
man should know how to tie a tie.
I've never been in
Dewan.
that situation where I had to be like, all right, like bow tie.
Wait till
you know
the
what I'm saying?
situation
Jack?
comes and you're gonna freak out. You're gonna be like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
looking at Google.
I get a clip-on tie. I don't care, whatever.
Hey,
Can't
Joe.
tell the difference.
Chris Wilson says, "What up, Joe?"
Oh, hey Chris.
Hello, Chris,
It's homies from way back too.
musician.
No, just
We got viewers from Oregon. Linda Johnson.
Shout out Beverly Murphy. What up?
Okay, so as far as
Hit you up later.
the show, what kind of music you guys gonna be playing?
You guys got music now?
Well, like I said, probably some funk and hip hop and soul.
Some
Pretty
butt
much
rock.
stuff that you can dance to. It's an all-age show, so I'm gonna keep it relatively clean.
I'm not.
Also, because it's an all-age show, if you got kids that are into that type of thing, like popping or breaking, like street dance, this is a good place to take them because there's gonna be a lot of really good, like world-class dancers there.
that's
Do-
very cool because there are not a whole lot of all ages events in this town
Right.
anymore, man. It's
And-
really cool.
And whenever I'm around breakers, parents are always asking me, like,
Yeah.
how can I get my kid involved in this? This is awesome. Well, the best way to do it is just put them in the place. You know, that's
you
how
guys-
that's how most breakers get started. They just see it and they're like, I'm doing that.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Do you guys have some shows coming up?
We do.
Yeah.
Melanie.
So
I said like 4
we're gonna be
times.
playing the Ruin at the end of July. We're doing IPFW, or Purdue Fort Wayne now has a broadcast thing, so they're bringing bands on. We're recording that like a full video thing
Yeah.
the 16th, and then it'll get released sometime in August. And then we should be on Taste of the Arts Fort Wayne. So that's the huge festival across all downtown.
Taste the arts. That's what it's called. Taste the arts.
Taste of the Arts.
Taste of the arts. Okay.
That's cool. You guys got some stuff lined up.
Oh yeah.
A lot of
Hustling.
stuff.
You guys got some music you want to play for us?
Yeah, we got on Bandcamp Venus and Jeans, so we can pull it off there.
Is it clean?
Yeah.
All of it.
Does your phone have like a quarter or a mini jack?
Yes.
One of those
It
old
does.
school aux
Mine's down there.
We could
inputs.
just
Let's do it that way. I like it.
make it easy.
Simple.
Thank
Boop,
you.
boop, boop, boop. So you want to start a show here, right?
Yeah,
You're
I'd
talking
love to.
about it. So this is kind of like,
You have a great voice for radio.
yeah.
It's like, dang.
Probably 'cause we don't get a lot of girls in here. All dudes.
I mean, we've had dudes with good voices for radio too.
Yeah, who had the best voice? It was shut up, Adam.
That Jason dude that Adam brought in had kind of a
Yeah, him. Yeah,
radio
yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
I tattooed him the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, I put Cool Keith Black Elvis hair on him.
No, that's what you did it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was.
That's
That's
awesome.
cool.
Not many people get it, but the ones that do are like,
I didn't get it
Yes.
until you
I get it.
posted the photos and all that. Give you a
Alright.
signal, or give me a
Yep,
signal.
I got you.
What's the name of this track?
This one, we changed the name. It used to be Radio Hit. Now it's called Deadbeat Poet.
Yeah. Sweet. How long is it?
3 minutes.
All right, we'll play it all. All right, we'll be back. We'll be back. You want to turn it up a little bit?
Passenger side, sucking up all the air. The train is coming, you can feel it there. Radio's going, crackling bare. All I wanna be is a jukebox playing in the back of your memory. Till my words on my desk, some dead people running through the back of your mind. All I wanna be is a jukebox playing in the back of your memory. Till my words on my desk, some dead people running through the back of your mind. Your favorite bar, jukebox playing low. Tips your chin and takes your soul. Your tangled tongues never felt so whole. Never felt so whole. All I wanna be is a jukebox playing in the back of your memory. Till my words on mine, there's some dead people running through the back of your mind. All I wanna be is a jukebox playing in the back of your memory. Till my words on mine, there's some dead people running through the back of your mind. All I wanna be is a jukebox playing in the back of your memory. Till my words on mine, there's some dead people running through the back of your mind. All I wanna be is a jukebox playing in the back of your memory. Till my words on mine, there's some dead people running through the back of your mind.
Dope. Oh, another song. Oh, that beat.
Is our mic on?
So-
Is my mic on? Check, check, check,
Yeah,
check,
now
check.
you're on.
The band name again,
Venus and Jeans.
Venus and Jeans. You
Oh,
can
the
check them
sound
out on
effects are off.
Bandcamp.
Sweet, I like it. Can I get that aux cord? We'll play another song
Right
here
now?
pretty soon.
What would you say is your biggest influences?
The Stooges was a big one. Queens of the Stone Age.
Probably some Sonic Youth in
Sonic
there.
Youth, Joy Division.
Where the fuck? Oh.
Hip hop. Slayer.
No,
So-
no Slayer.
Are you guys working
No,
on?
no,
Are you guys working on like some like visuals and stuff for your videos and stuff?
Yeah. So we have this shtick where we all the guys dress up in suit and ties. If you want to wear one and show up to the show, we'll add you in.
Hey, there you go.
I'll
He
show you
doesn't
how to
have a
tie a
suit and
tie.
tie.
Yeah, thanks.
He's got a button up though.
I got one you can
Yes,
borrow.
I got 2 button-ups.
I got a suit jacket too.
So
If
they're
you had a
like-
really slick suit, would you wear it more?
I bought a suit from Goodwill.
Do you know what? That's
It's
the
not
best
slick.
place to get used suits. Swear to God.
I
It's like
wore it in,
$15.
I wore it
And
in
they've
like
probably
senior
been
year.
worn once.
I wore it like a random day at school, like once, just for no reason. I don't know.
Sorry for interrupting,
Oh, you're
Melody.
good.
Yeah, my bad.
No, so the guys all wear these suits, and there's some Phantom of the Opera masks, and then I do the Blondie thing, and have a big old dress on, like super makeup, and all you see is me. There's these like really quiet, like stoic dudes in the background playing their instruments, and then just a whole lot of noise.
It's
Sweet.
aesthetically pleasing.
It's cool.
People start asking us for pictures before we even unloaded gear. Like, it's so cool.
Art.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Art
A nice
rules.
little image. It's good. Keeps people like.
It keeps them
engaged.
interested. You got to
Yeah.
keep them interested.
Do
man.
art,
Right,
everybody. Everybody out there, do some art.
So as that song was
Right.
playing, there was
Seriously.
a guitar solo, and I was like, "Joe, is that you playing guitar?" He said,
Heck no. I hate solos.
I never heard that theory before. Or it's not.
So
really theory.
here's my whole thing about it. Like,
Yeah.
the best guitar solos in the world have already been done way before I was even born.
Done.
So
Gotta.
why even
Wrong button.
why even bother to, like, all you're doing is either wasting time when you could just put a cool bridge there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or a neat riff. You know,
Yeah.
something cool. But
Guitar players are show offs though.
they are though. They are
Dude.
though.
I was listening to some old like country, like turn of the century, 20s and 30s country music.
That's all it was solos back then.
Dude, they were
They ripping.
melting faces. Oh my god,
Is it country music?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You should hear some banjo runs from, like, way back in the day. It's
Banjo
intense.
solos.
I swear to God. It's just like it's just what these little runs that these dudes do, and it's just as fast as you can possibly go. Mandolin is another one from back then.
banjo?
That's just,
Oh
I
man,
swear.
there's
Well,
these
think about
dudes,
it.
Flat and Scrugg.
Can you pull some
Flat
a
and
banjo
Scruggs?
solo up on YouTube?
Oh yeah,
Heck yeah, you can.
Can we do that?
Think
We
about
live
it,
in the
though, if you're
future.
a southern farmer though, and like that's your job. 6 months out of the year, you're sitting there waiting to do your job again. So like,
Picking, yeah.
What are they gonna do otherwise? There's no TV, there's no radio for the most part, especially like Appalachia. And then Johnny Cash and his wife June Carter, the Carter Cash family, they actually swooped up a bunch of those mountain songs, and they like actually recorded all of them and sold all that, preserved it forever, so it would have been lost otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hey, there's help me with the name of the guy that does the documentaries on PBS.
Would they
He
know
did
that?
the Vietnam documentary. He did all the football stuff.
I'm
Ken
thinking
Burns.
Ken Burns.
Ken Burns.
Okay.
So
Shout out
Ken Burns
TJ.
is coming out with a history of country music in September, and it looks really good.
I bet it's
It's
gonna
like
be awesome.
I think it's like 5 or 6 hour-long episodes.
Yeah, he's no joke.
He does a good
Shout out Brenda.
good documentary. All right.
TJ.
If you haven't
So-
ever checked out Ken Burns Jazz, they probably have some down at the Allen County Public Library.
Yes. Come
Yeah.
and read it. Come and read a
Downtown
book.
at WELT 95.7.
Yeah. Shout out.
How do you guys feel about country music?
I like a little bit of every genre of music.
Yeah.
I haven't met a genre of music I don't like some of.
Yeah.
Old
But
country music
it's a
is
great-
early
yeah.
rock and roll, so.
Hey, you guys want me to blow Dwan's mind real quick?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
You ready for this, Dwan?
You
Ready
gotta
for
here.
some
Hold
banjo?
on.
This
Wait,
is-
I'm not ready. Plug it in.
Plug it in.
Plug
Okay.
it in.
This is Earl Scruggs Ground Speed.
Ground speed. It's called ground speed.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's gonna be ripping.
Dwan,
Oh,
you, should,
yeah.
you should start doing country music.
Nah. All right. Let me turn this down.
Put a
Turn it up.
cowboy hat on Dwan. And
Oh,
There's
you
there's
gotta
an ad.
I got an ad.
Think about that.
All right. It's called ground speed.
Okay. Well,
Your. Hold on. Pause that. Your Facebook lives.
Yeah.
But I think
if you're a
Old-
country singer, Dwan, what would you call yourself?
I don't know. I have no clue. That's like the
Blonde
last
boy?
thing I've ever thought of. No way. My work plays like pop country.
Cow
It
Dwan?
sucks. I hate every bit of it. But then I heard somebody play some old country, and like I deliver stuff for my job. And I heard some old country, and had some bass and rhythm to it. I was like, oh, this is kind of
old
cool.
country's sick.
Yeah, it had some like soul to it. I was like, this is cool. I can dig this. All right, so it's called
Like some of that super old gospel stuff is really.
Earth Ground
That's not gonna be a
Speed.
trademark?
I don't know. So this guy's a shredder. He is shredding. Is this a solo?
Yeah.
I guess technically it is. It's just him.
I can't hear anything right now.
He's not even trying.
Here, I'm gonna jump it forward.
All right. Is that a fiddle? What is that?
Gotta have a fiddle in the band.
I think Dwan was a banjo player in his past life.
It's cool. I like it.
See?
If anybody's listening on the radio, we're watching YouTube videos of fiddle.
This is a
solo.
banjo, Dwan.
or whatever. You know,
Steel guitar.
Now we're done with this.
All right.
Over it.
I like it though. It's cool.
Long way around
When
to
I think-
make the point that every bad
When I think-
as heck guitar solo has already been.
When I think of a solo,
already been
you know what I'm thinking of a solo, like guy just like it's a different sound of solo.
You're
I was
thinking Eddie Van Halen
Yeah.
on a
Penny's
banjo.
Yeah, I've been thinking like that style.
I would
so.
pay money to see Eddie Van Halen shred a banjo, though.
So Joe, you never done a solo at a show?
I'm not saying I've never done one. I just don't enjoy doing them.
Yeah, because everybody's focused on you and all that stuff, and
It's lame.
it's pretty whack. We're talking about scratch DJs scratching too much as if a. As if it
I
was a
think.
solo.
I mean, if it's a scratch DJ, if you go to see DJ Kubert and he scratches all the time, you can't be mad. But if you go to like 90s hip hop night and every song the DJ's scratching, it's like too much. It's kind of like the DJ Khaled's or Funkmaster Flexes of the world that just scream their name
Are
over
they just
every
throwing
song.
too many like
Yeah.
bombs in there?
It's
Oops.
like come on.
DJ.
The
Ted.
I saw a thread on Facebook the other day that Gil brought up.
Oh, where's that?
DJ Khaled is a legit DJ.
Quit doing that. That is the worst sound in the world.
What do you mean? He's been a legit DJ.
Yeah, he like
how he
played
started
he
out.
played vinyl and stuff. But then I saw him on Saturday Night Live recently.
Was he killing it?
No,
No.
Oh,
he had
Opposite.
like 5 or
Dang.
6
Had
known
vibes.
R&B and hip hop artists, like modern. Like he had Lil Wayne on there.
So how was
Heavy
it him,
hitters.
though? It's not even really.
He
him.
just said he was just say DJ Khaled, we the best. Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne would come out and rap. And DJ Khaled, we the best. And the next person.
Is he the another one guy?
He's the another one guy.
Okay.
Yep. And it's,
Oh, yeah.
You got to give him a little bit of credit for bringing all the community together.
I'm giving him credit for. I mean, that's business. He didn't bring any community
Nah.
together other than through regular hip hop. That stuff was
Well, he's
like
bringing
business.
artists together.
Do you think he just called all those people and was like, "Hey, everybody's my friends. We should hang out and have lemonade"?
Pretty much.
I don't think so.
If you look at on all of his albums, I mean, he's had like
And it-
11 albums.
And it just so happens that all of his good friends are,
Nicki Minaj.
top
and-
40
Oh, well,
platinum
absolute-
selling artists.
Probably have
Absolutely.
the same producers.
Well, I mean,
That's
you guys
that's
have
delusional.
a really, really tight scene in town. Like everybody's pretty close with everyone.
Yeah.
But that's
Right.
not how the real music world works.
Everybody wants money
I
out
wanna
of people.
believe
I'm just
that.
saying.
I know you want to believe it.
I want to be friends with the
He
rock
didn't bring
stars.
those people on specifically because they were his friends. He brought them on because they were top 40 platinum selling artists that were his friends that he did business with.
I've seen him scratch though before.
So
I've seen him get down.
what bugs you about that, Ted?
Oh, it doesn't bug me other than.
It sounds like it does.
No, I'm just trying to help you open your eyes to reality.
I do know reality. That's why I was asking you because I was trying to open up my mind to your opinion.
I think
Oh,
DJ Khaled
well,
is probably
picking
hiding
up on what
behind-
I was saying before is it kind of bummed me out that he was just walking around with the mic and not behind turntables because he has that skill.
Yeah.
And that's what put him on, and hip hop loved him for it. And now he just doesn't do that.
He just talks. He's like a motivational speaker.
He
in a way.
is.
You guys follow him on Snapchat.
I'm not hating on the
He's
dude.
a professional hype man now.
He is. He's a hype man. But I seen him scratching on Instagram. He was doing something. It was a simple scratch, but it was still kind of a hype scratch. And I was like, okay, is that DJ Khaled doing a simple trick? I'm impressed. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't think he could.
I just
actually-
want to put out a disclaimer. I don't actually know anything about any of these people, so this is all speculation.
It's all just what we see.
Yeah.
We don't see him doing his craft because everybody's got the name DJ in front of their name, but they don't actually DJ.
Man, I don't like that label.
DJ Murphy.
No, I never called
Disc
myself
jockey Adam Murphy.
I never called myself that ever.
DJ Adam on the set.
Old DJ terms are so funny too, man. Disc jockey.
Most annoying sound effects ever.
Dwan competed in the Disco Mix Championship.
Yes. Disco mix.
He did.
I am a DJ.
That's awesome.
Battle DJ. I like the term battle DJ. It sounds
Battle
good.
DJ.
You ring to it.
You think you're a battle DJ now?
Yeah.
Sounds like an old school
Oh,
Nintendo game.
I've been in
now-
I've been in an official.
You're saying it with your chest now.
Yeah,
Before you're a
battle
little
DJ.
passive aggressive.
I am a battle DJ. I
He's battled. I've
battled
seen it.
Gil. I won because of Joe put a bunch of points in my bucket.
up?
Yeah.
And he's on the show now.
Thank
Weird.
you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Oh, you won the battle.
Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
how business relationships are made.
Yeah.
Who'd you beat in the battle?
Gil Grimm.
Oh. Do you think he's better than you?
No, I don't think so. He's got.
He wasn't worse though.
You
I mean,
didn't-
they're
you-
both
you-
really good DJs.
Oh, you're saying that you don't think that you deserve the win.
I think I did, but it's just like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk myself up too much, but
I mean, this is a question. I don't know if you know. I was
Speaking
just
of
asking
Gil,
if you do know.
though, he's been doing all those all ages events through the Glory Hub
Yeah,
over
he's-
on Berry Street.
he's been plugging away at that.
He's got one tomorrow, right?
Shout out Jordan Dean.
Is that tomorrow?
Might be.
No, it's
It's in a couple weeks.
yeah, a
isn't it?
couple weeks.
No,
20.
there's the tequila.
You cater them, Adam. Do you know?
Yeah, we got the tequila tacos and margaritas at Headwaters on Saturday.
Nothing to do with Gil though, right?
No,
That's just
Gil's
you.
not for a few more weeks.
So you got something going on at Headwaters Park.
Headwaters is this week.
What's up, G? Who's DJing that?
I don't think there is a DJ there. It's just a plug.
You haven't hired me in a while, Adam. You noticed that? It's
Are
weird.
you having breathing problems, Adam?
I don't know. I just keep like clearing my voice.
I'm putting the pressure on him. Me and Adam used to work closely together and make cash. I made him a lot of money in the past, and he kind of fired me.
Made me money? When did you make me money? I paid you. What are you talking about? Okay, well,
Crumbs.
yeah. I mean, I can schedule you when you want to come in. Like, maybe about 3 weeks from now. Put it in your calendar.
All right, Ted.
Saturday.
We're bu-
Oh,
we're-
is
we're-
your secretary
We're
now?
booking Ted. We're booking Ted. Ted's playing a bar gig.
That's fine.
So who's playing that?
Don't book me.
Who's playing that?
I'm done.
Your location these days? Anybody?
Well, they had Latin Night on last Friday, and that was a very populated event, but it turned out very bad.
Really?
Well, yeah, at 1:30 there was a big debacle. A
Oh
fight.
no!
Yeah, yeah,
For
Fist
real?
fight?
yeah, yeah.
Bummer,
What
dude.
happened? You might get knocked out.
What happened? That's it. There was a fight. Someone got.
I know, but
Bunch of people got
somebody we
punched.
know. Any blood, stabbings?
Yeah, bunch of blood.
For real?
Yeah,
No, I don't believe you.
messed up a cute shirt of mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you get punched, Adam?
Hell no.
A few weeks ago.
Is hell is a curse word?
I don't know. We skate.
No, I
I
did
don't
not
think
get
so.
punched. No.
A few weeks ago, Adam told me a story about he did a no call no show here. So he comes back the next week and says, I got a story to tell you, man. I got a story to tell you.
No.
Kinda ruined my trust with him.
This one's real. No, there really was a big fight that happened.
So
And
So does that change anything? Like who you booked for does a DJ have anything to do with that? Was he playing too much like Gucci Mane?
not at all.
Rowdy Trap?
No, it was an internal situation that I knew about previously, weeks before.
Drop the names, Adam. Drop some names. You like names?
No,
dropping?
but this is heavier than this weak DJ stuff.
Weak DJ stuff.
Oh yeah, like what? All these other DJs.
He just called you a weak DJ,
And
Dwan.
I'm booing him.
No,
You can't hear it.
no.
I think you should
no,
battle.
No, I don't. I'm talking about like DJ situations that we talk
Right.
about on here. Like they're
Right.
gonna attack me with a mic, but
Yeah.
these
yeah.
other people are gonna attack me with
Was it Mercy's crew? Mercy's like
no.
Mercy's
no,
super
no.
cool,
So
but-
why are you gonna put him in this? Then you're
I
putting
don't know.
No,
he might have some.
no. There was two people and they had a inner money miscommunication.
You guys need security up in there.
We do
Joe, you
every
ever done
once
security?
in a while.
Joe, have you ever done
But
security? Joe,
I used to do security.
you done everything. What
Okay.
haven't you done?
Make money.
Okay, Adam's good at making money, so
That's the only
so
thing
yeah, we
left.
should link up.
It's the only thing left now, Joe.
maybe play his bar because you got a DJ equipment now.
There you go.
Download some top 40s and play a bar gig.
Top 40, all right. Get right
Now that
on
you got all
that.
the
Your
sampling
soul-
going on, what's your favorite?
So are you
dub?
booking yourself and him at the same
I'm just
time?
booking everybody. He's booking Ted.
Are you gonna put your
Melanie's
prices out
DJing
there?
next
If
week.
you want me to put names out there?
I can. I don't care.
$100 an hour.
$100.
Huh?
That's usually what we do.
$100 an hour? No,
Yeah.
you don't.
Walk
you,
on.
you paid for the last show you played.
And I learned from that. Don't do that again.
Exactly.
We,
So-
we did that at,
So when have I
as
ever
our
been
own activity.
when
We
have I
weren't
ever
hired to
been
do
funny
it.
with my money?
A few times. We want.
Huh? When have I not paid you what you wanted?
You've always paid me, but wait, what I wanted? Not always. You cut the prices in half. You're like, dude, I'll give you a beer in like $50. Like, what am
I
I
have
doing
never
$50?
given you
It
$50.
barely covers my Uber ride here.
Yeah, right. You're so full of it. You know I always come to my end of the deal.
Yeah, but I have
If
to,
you do
I
not
have to
give me
pull
credit
some
for that,
teeth.
you-
I'm like, yo, dog, I got miles to feed. I got gas tanks to fill.
What? You got one mouth to feed. Yours.
That ain't mine. Doug's too. My dog.
What, that broken dog you got?
He ain't broken.
Poor Doug. Shout out Doug.
Shout out
Dwan's dog.
Shout out Doug.
He almost bites me every time I go to
Had
Dwan's
a
house.
respirator
Yeah,
right
that
now.
dog is terrifying.
Everybody put Doug in the chat. Yeah, you've been over my house before.
Yeah.
Everybody shout out Doug
like-
in
You
the
should
chat.
let that dog go next
Dwan-
time you go to the Amish country.
Dwan's just like, don't move real quick for the first half hour.
Yeah, it's like, don't stand up. Just don't stand up fast.
If you get thirsty, tell me. I'll go get it for you.
Jordan Dean's asking, who are the guests?
Our guests are Melanie and Joe,
Hi, I'm Joe.
who are half of a band.
Venus and Jeans.
Venus and Jeans. I keep.
Venus and Jeans. I'm
It's
back.
not Saturn and Pants.
No.
Okay, Venus and
It's
jeans.
not penis and jeans
Venus.
either.
So how that
It should
name come
be.
about? Where that name come from?
So there's a really cool book called Venus and Furs. It'll take you like 2 hours to read it. Like it's like comic book size.
Is it on tape?
It might be.
Okay.
You could probably find it for free on tape online.
Is there pictures in this book?
At least the
There's a
front.
picture on the cover.
Yeah, it's nudes too, like the good kind.
All right, good.
But yeah, so it was one of the guys that founded like sadism. That he's the one who wrote it, and he sets up the scenario where this guy sees a statue of Venus come to life, the most beautiful woman in the world, and he throws himself at her feet and says, "I want to submit to you. I want to be your dog," pretty much.
She's got no game.
Yeah, and she's like, "I don't know," and they come to a bargain.
Total sub.
Yeah, totally. They get to a bargain, and she says, "If you can be a perfect slave for a year, I'll marry you."
What?
So
right,
she,
okay.
You got to read the book, man.
Okay, you're right.
well, she gives him one night of like everything that he asked for, and then after that, treats him like crap. Like he has to ride in the back of the train
Like
car.
every woman, right? Sounds familiar, don't it?
She takes like other dudes in front of him, like all sorts of stuff. It's
Dang.
cold.
What a
And then at the
skeezer.
end, she runs away. And he's like, "I was perfect, and what did you do to me?" And she's like, "You asked me to torture you, didn't I?"
Probably
Bam.
like it. Yeah. Okay. So, wait,
Venus and Furs. Venus and Furs.
so how does that round off to the band?
Come on
name
down to
again?
the downtown library and check
I like
it
the
out.
story,
You
though.
don't start a band unless you like getting punished. That's where I'm going with that.
Okay, there we go. That makes sense. That
Hey,
makes a
that's
lot
like
of sense.
DJing, right?
Yeah. Bands are worse though, 'cause you have
So-
to hang out with like 4 other people on a tight schedule.
Yeah, at least like
and
you
carry
know,
way more gear in and out.
Boys are sweaty. All the venues in town have stairs and terrible stages.
You have to learn You have to actually learn your equipment, like perfect it.
So since you guys have been in a bunch of different bands, do you have any good horror stories for us?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Glory
the
Hub
worst
stairs.
ones?
Any
Glory
gears?
Hub stairs are the worst horror story.
I didn't
Well,
think about that.
let's
but,
hear it.
like,
They're just tall enough where you can bang your head into it.
yeah. You guys ever had like broke a string right before a show?
Oh, always.
Tuning your
That's-
guitar?
yeah, that's fun. That's
You
fun.
gotta wait an extra 10 minutes for the show to
What
start.
have you
Drummer
did?
showed up at the wrong venue and got a beer there when we were supposed to be setting up. That was fun.
And then he came to the show wasted.
Nice.
Shout out Gurky. Shout out Mariah. What's up, Dave?
Yours are
good
better.
times.
Tell me you
This
love 'em.
one's traveled
Love you,
Europe
Jake.
on
Love you,
that.
Jake.
I was in some venue in France, and we had to go up
France?
two flights of a spiral staircase with amps the size of Texas.
Oh, dude.
It was not a good time.
This is what band is this? Left Lane?
That was
Left
left lane, yeah.
How long were you in Left Lane for?
About almost 3 years.
3 years? Okay.
What was the vintage amp that you broke?
I didn't
really-
break a vintage amp.
Yeah,
What are
you had a
talking about?
backline that died in Europe. You're telling me about this.
Oh, that was Evans. That wasn't me. That was he decided to go ahead and blow up a really rare colored vintage Marshall head.
When he says blow up, he means it
I
caught
mean, it
on
caught on
fire
fire.
on
do you-
stage.
How do you
That
call
sounds
it?
awesome.
That's a. Did he keep playing and pretend
It
like
didn't
nothing
make a
happened?
cool sound. No, I'll tell you that. It was not a good
Smoke
sound. It was a
pouring
lot
out of it. And
It was just like all of a sudden I start seeing his tubes glow really hot, and I was just like, "Oh, those aren't tubes glowing. That's fire."
Was this the last song of the set? Maybe.
No, this was like mid set.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a non-music related question, maybe,
Yes.
but it's directed at everybody here.
All right.
What's the worst job you had?
Worst job I've ever had.
Because Dwan was like, Joe's done everything, so
yeah.
out of
Qdoba.
all of those things,
I could say washing dishes.
washing dishes.
Qdoba's the
I
worst job
actually-
ever.
I actually didn't mind washing dishes so much. Like that was my first job, so like I just
Okay.
used to smoke a bunch of pot and wash dishes
There
and
you go.
listen to music, and it was a good time for me.
This is
Cadillac
Coffee.
Coffee.
What'd you have to do there?
I had to basically, it was on a conveyor belt and a bunch of different bags of coffee that would fall into a box, and I had to make the box before the coffee fell into it. So it'd be,
You're like a robot.
yes, for 8 hours.
That smelled good though, right?
No, and I was awful at the job too.
First job?
No.
No.
What about you, Dwan? What's your worst?
Working at started off on a kitchen line, making food. Supposed to
Okay.
move up, and I moved backwards and started
It
washing
wasn't
dishes.
Coney Island when everybody called
Was
you.
that Coney Island?
No, Coney
Whenever
Island was
he called
cool. Actually, I did wash dishes at Coney Island. I liked it because I was just hanging out
Let's
with the
not
radio.
call
I
our bad
remember
jobs
it.
out. Let's
Yeah,
not-
yeah. I'm not gonna say the name of the
Because
place.
they all
I'll say
call
the
him
nature of
Dewey.
the
They called
job.
him good Dewey.
Coney Island was my first job. I liked that job.
Yeah.
But my other job, I was washing dishes, and I moved backwards in the line, and I was there like, was one of those things where like, okay, there's something wrong here. I'm moving backwards. I'm washing dishes.
I've pretty much
This ain't
liked all
cool.
my jobs except for I've taken some weird, like, I'll give you $50 to do this, or I'll give you $100 to do that. One time my uncle.
That sounds like your cousin. I hear.
Yeah,
Your
or
okay.
you know, man, you already know because we used. Okay, this involves my cousin.
Yep.
We were probably 12 and 13 years old, and our uncle had a house, and he was a hunter, and he had a deer in the freezer.
Shout out,
He
Jay.
didn't pay the electric bill. He was living with his girlfriend, so the deer was in there for like
What?
months,
No.
No,
and it had to
way.
come out one way or the other.
How big of a deer is this? Like big as this
The whole
table?
body of a deer.
Deer sized
120
deer,
pounds.
I never been to.
It's like a
to
person
deer
in a
close.
freezer.
Big,
It's like
dude.
half the size of a horse sometimes.
Yeah.
For real. And it was okay. Repeat that story again. It was where?
So it was in the freezer, like stand-up refrigerator
so it
looking
was-
freezer.
Oh no! I thought you meant like a deep freezer.
no, no.
Oh man.
Like a
like a
in your-
room.
it looks like a refrigerator, but it's a freezer.
like a restaurant freezer, like kitchen.
No, no, no.
Walk-in freezer.
No,
like your house.
like in your house.
Okay. Oh.
The doors are.
Imagine your
door's
refrigerator
open
in your
like
house,
You walking in it.
and you put a deer in there, and you leave it in there for a few months
Yeah, without
with no
paying.
electricity.
Leave it in there.
And
Burn the house
my
down.
uncle's like, "I'll give you each $20 bill if you clean that deer out."
No, dude.
Yeah.
How
so
old were you?
12 and 13,
Okay.
somewhere around there.
$20.
Did you eat the deer?
No, it
$20
was,
was a
done.
lot of money back
it was a
then.
container
Yeah, it
full of
was.
maggots, you know.
Buy a lot of
It
magic.
was like decomposed in there. It was nasty.
That $20 was like something special.
We didn't have anything else going on, and
You guys got to split it too. Like, oh,
no. We each he tried that, and like 20 each, and he's like,
I buy
"Ah."
$100. I wouldn't even do it. I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Like, you better call a professional.
I got a weak stomach.
That's
I can't
why you-
even pick up a dead.
That's why you got to
Crawl a
get.
crime scene.
That's why you got to get 12 and 13-year-olds before they know better, you know.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing with your son right now?
Not,
he's,
not
he's,
yet.
he's older
not
than
yet.
that.
He's smarter.
He's taller too.
He's taller than you already.
Yeah, I
by
showed.
far. Yeah. Look, I dropped him off.
What are you
at,
feeding him?
I dropped him off at camp on Sunday, and I was like, handed my phone to the counselor, and I was like, "Hey, can you take our picture before I take off?" And I stood there next to him, and I felt like an arm over my shoulder, like Andre the
problem,
Giant.
Dad.
And he like
Dad, let me get
pulled
some
me
money.
in tight.
So how would you predict the boxing match to go?
Challenge.
I would never hit my son.
Oh, okay.
You never whooped him?
Oh, we didn't take
Never
you
g-
there.
never
I was
gave him
trying
a
to be
whooping?
playful.
No, not like hit him.
Like
Well, I'm thinking. I said boxing. It's like there's cushions.
Well, has he ever like scratched your favorite car and you want to just go and cross it around?
I never get mad about stuff like that. The one thing that made me
You get
so
bad grades.
one time he gets good grades actually. I got him like a Nerf dart gun for Christmas.
Yeah.
And he opened it up and he's like took it out, put it together. And he's like cool. And I was like I was gonna say, now here's the rules. First rule: never point it at anyone's face. And I got to, and it hit me in the eyeball.
Really?
Yeah. And you know how? Have you ever been hit in the eyeball? You like see stars and like you don't know what happened
Got
for
hit
a
in the eye with
second.
a
Messes you
snowball
up for
once.
a while.
Yeah, it shot me in the eyeball with the dart, and I was like angry, but I couldn't yell at him because I hadn't gotten the rule out of my mouth yet.
and it's Christmas too.
You know what's really ironic about
Ruin his
that?
day for
You
that.
know, Nerf guns were a direct replacement for BB guns, so kids wouldn't
Ah.
hurt themselves by shooting each other in the eye.
Well, I still have both eyes, so it
Yeah,
worked.
that's
You know?
So the kids get like tactical with all that stuff now.
Yeah.
And
It's
so like we
crazy
had
now,
one
right?
that like broke apart. It's got cork on the inside of it. So we're hitting each other with these. We had a whole on war with the kid over, and they left like welts like on my skin. They're heavy duty.
The new
now.
ones are crazy,
they
right?
are nuts.
I got one of them.
They are powerful.
Yeah, you got.
I
one
got
in
like
your
an
house.
AK-47.
I thought about buying one.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I kind of want to get a super soaker.
My
Remember
kid's
those?
got that one, Modulus or
retro
something
one. It's
like
like-
that. It looks like an assault rifle.
pumping it.
It's dope.
Hey, remember?
Well, then we found out the dollar store ones that have like little pullback. Those ones
Those
shoot
ones really
farther
hurt.
than the other ones do.
Is there a warning label?
Because they're
on
from
it?
China and they don't have to follow the rules.
Right.
They're going for.
They don't have regulations.
I'm
Amazon.
trying to draw blood.
Man, remember the early 2000s when Super Soakers got insane? Like
Man, they had you had backpacks of
Yeah.
tanks.
Yeah, my school had at Northside
refilling
Park.
stations. And
Yep.
stuff.
Like I remember walking down to a Northside Park with like my class, and we all had squirt guns. And it was, the whole basketball court was like a squirt gun, like war zone. And like the rich kids had the most powerful things ever. I'm sitting there with like a little clear little pistol, like, oh, this is not gonna be good.
Hey, I'll
for
tell
me.
you the
getting it shot out of my hand, like ah.
the OG one that's just a tube that you draw out and then you push it back.
Those are the best.
Those are like the strongest thing. And it's like one of the cheapest water guns you can get.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get those still at Dollar General.
Yeah, and they load real quick too.
yeah.
Bam.
Go on eBay and see how much Super Soakers are. I might order one of those things. That's one of those.
They still got
Perfect.
Super Soakers. Don't
They're
they?
expensive though, like the
Oh,
OG
you're gonna
ones,
make
like,
me buy
like,
it.
like
Oh,
the
like the
neon
original-
green ones. And
Yo,
like
I had one of
the
those.
white
Like my
neon
grandma
green.
got it for me for Christmas. I was stoked. Then
I-
it broke.
Adam, you want to check that?
I still have one in my
Fact check
garage. We
that
can
for
hook
me.
you up, Dwan.
Dang.
got one? Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Look them
There
up.
you
You
go.
can get money out of them.
I need to get one of those. That's gonna be. I
Super
don't know.
so.
I think they're like $100, if not more than that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
It's
they're
cool.
pretty
You make
expensive.
$100 an hour, right?
No, I do not. Yes, yes, I do,
Man,
yes, yes.
that would be killer merch. Have
You know, Super
Squirt
Soakers?
guns,
Yeah.
yeah.
Squirt gun merch.
Is that Super Soakers? I want the official
You'll
There's
see
a
it
punk
next to,
band
like,
called
the Scent
Squirt Gun. I
combo.
wonder if they actually have Squirt Gun merch.
that'd be sweet.
I
squirt
wish
gun
they
merch.
did.
Sometimes I look at different groups' merch, and I really like the music, and then I'll just see the stuff, and it's like stuff that is cool, but I don't want to spend my money on because I'm just gonna have it and not use it.
Yeah.
But if there's a band out there that I like that makes a squirt gun, I'm buying that squirt gun.
Has somebody ever done this?
Period.
If a band is ever playing and somebody's got a book, I'll always buy the book over
Yeah.
anything else.
Or, like, art.
Always. Art and a book. Yeah. If you write, like, I'll buy your music if you don't have anything like that, but like, I always go for a book if they've got it.
That's a good idea.
Always.
Do you have a book?
I didn't know
No,
bands
I'm not
had
a
books.
I'm not a writer.
Or your band? You just put pictures together or something.
I'm supposed to be
Yeah, I guess we
ghostwriting
could.
it, but
Some
getting
squirt
that
guns
out of him's
suck.
pretty hard.
Ghost
Got like page 1 done.
writing a book for Joe?
Yeah.
Like, what do you call it, author? I don't know.
It's like stupid stuff I've done in my life.
Chapter
We're
1.
gonna need a better hook.
Chapter.
Ran out of
chapter
Well,
one.
this
paper
question can
today.
go for anybody. If we're talking about Amazon, what's the worst and frivolous purchase you've made in the past year? And that can go for anybody. So jump in whenever.
I never really done one. Like,
Really?
That Super Soaker might be that one. Just like, I don't need it. I want it. Just because I feel like I
Yeah.
deserve it. You know
I
what
have
I'm
a
saying?
guitar problem.
How many guitars do you have?
I don't know.
You have
More than
one.
6?
No, you have 2.
Oh, no, how many do we have?
Our limit is set for 13 each. We're not there yet. so-
13 each.
each.
What's our limit?
Well, because he wants to have different ones than I do, so like I figured that was a round number.
What's the
Like
difference?
Telecaster.
It'll come in good time.
The difference
They all have
is
different sounds, man.
Yeah.
They all make different noises.
he'll buy
Okay.
the same guitar 4 different
thinking
times
about
because it
that.
all sounds different,
Yeah.
and I just
Different
want
ones.
ones that look cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Style.
How about you, Ted?
They're bought like
Tattoo
some-
machines are kind of like that. Each machine has its own personality and does a certain thing just right, you know?
Matt Glavin looks on eBay for vintage machines like I look on there for vintage guitars.
And they're so expensive.
Yeah.
You spend the last machine I bought, I spent twice as much as a regular machine would cost.
Yeah.
$1,000?
Not quite, but almost.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
it was
That's
up
still, that's
there.
still in the realm of
It was
like
up there.
Was it like
reality. You know what I'm
was it
saying?
like forged out of iron?
Most of them are forged out of iron.
Yes.
No, it was like a fancy rotary thing. Dan,
Oh, okay.
A Dan Kubin rotary.
That's your job though, so I could see you.
That's
Yeah,
splurging.
how I
it's your career.
justified
Yeah.
it.
We went
Yeah.
to IKEA and you bought like a expensive chair, but I'm like, well, that's your job.
sit in it
You sit in the chair
all day long.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I think this is a good question for Dwan, though. Because you buy a lot of stuff.
I really don't. I really don't.
do.
But I research it before I buy it. I kind of obsess over it before I buy it.
See, I do the same thing.
Yeah,
So
so,
you-
like,
So
I'm
I
not,
won't
I'm
just
not
buy
just,
anything.
yeah, I'm not just gonna be like, bah, I want that.
If I'm
I'll be
gonna-
like, I'll watch it.
If I do impulse buy something, it's going to be something that is a really good price and I already know what it is.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my impulse.
I just bought a
If I just
thing off
happen
Pete
upon it.
actually. Last week off Pete, SP404, a little beat machine
He
sampler.
actually sold that, huh? He's been making
He had
beats
two.
on that.
He had
since-
two.
He
Oh,
had
he had
two
two,
of them.
okay.
Yeah, I was like, yo, $100. He's like,
What the guy that
maybe.
used to work at the Ruin?
Yep.
No,
Pete.
so I think maybe one of the first times I saw Pete, he was rocking on a 404.
Yeah.
He had his tattoo on his leg. I didn't
Yeah.
He would just plug it into the home system and hit play and rap over it.
Yeah,
That's
he was
how
the
he
first
did
one
it.
I've ever seen using that. I'm like, what the heck is that thing?
And
Before I
then
even thought
next
about
song, he'd go like dial up the next beat that he programmed. He's like, I
Yeah.
can only have this many songs because
Yeah.
that's how many
That's
beats
how
I
much
can make.
music. That's how much music
It's
it
an
holds.
old piece of technology. He's got a whole bunch of memory cards.
It's so sick though when you see that as compared to like what you're accustomed to these days. When you see someone do that and just the sound of that machine really loud, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's what it's known for. Just like raw sound. You guys got another track you want to play?
Sure. Let's
Yeah,
see.
we can line that up. I could talk about gear all day. So what about you, Adam? You've only bought one piece of, no, two DJ.
Huh?
2-piece of DJ.
What's your most
equipment.
frivolous spending, Adam?
Yeah, Adam. You're
Oh
an
man, I
Amazon.
could go like last week.
You're an Amazoner.
Yeah, it's bad.
I don't
I
got
know,
Prime.
that's what I'm saying.
It's awful.
If I had Prime, I would
No,
feel like I need to use
I'm
it.
so bad.
You
I'm
buy
looking
like
at my orders
deodorant
right now.
You buy deodorant.
I think I
on
bought
there?
an iPad mount so I can put an iPad on like the wall. I bought that and it's gonna get delivered tomorrow. I'm awful. I bought.
We were buying stuff for our little spin-off show. I'm like, just go to Guitar Center and go buy it now. I'm impatient. I'd rather just get it now.
because they have Amazon choices every day. So, well, last week they.
What's the
Actually,
what's the
it-
dumbest thing you bought? You bought like a
Dude, I mean, I can let's go down the list right now.
I bought Polaroid film on Amazon the other day.
how much?
Is
was
this
that?
actually what-
Expensive.
3
$30
packs.
like a pop.
Yeah.
30
was-
bucks from a little
For 8 pictures.
Yeah.
It's like 30
Oh.
bucks.
They were
Oh.
17 where I got them. So
Who develops that stuff?
That's a really good deal.
they come out of the camera and they're developed.
Oh,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. All
They
right.
develop themselves. That's Polaroids.
So how do you post that on Instagram?
Take a picture of it.
Yeah. How do you post it on MySpace?
You know what though? Like they don't take bad pictures. Like you get like your 8 pictures, but they're all great.
They're cool, yeah.
Right, right.
Let's hear this song.
You can
Okay.
ghost hunt.
So you guys kept talking about the ruin. This song is kind of about that. How it used to be Skeletoons, and now it's not.
Oh, it's about that. This is fitting. Fitting for
Yeah.
last week's episode, which was Return of the. Oh, wrong button. Okay, here we go. It was Return of the Zac Efron meme. We can talk about that later though.
There you go.
What's the name of this track?
Santa Fe.
Santa Fe. We'll be back.
Pack my bags and left for Santa Fe. Leaving never felt so nice. Till daybreak, yeah. Pack my bags and left for Santa Fe. Driving my car through this old shoebox town. Day broke over mile 278. Coming and going since I was 16. Packed my bags and left for Santa Fe. Riding my suitcase down the mountainside, dragging along by the skin of my teeth. The law ain't made quite a friend of me. Magnet lights enticing me home.
All right, dope song. Dope, 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 dope. Turn my headphones up. What's up,
I
Adam?
really enjoyed that track. I think it's really cool, and also it kind of reminds me of what's the one film that has Michael Cera in it?
You just named like 20 movies of the mid 2000s, man.
Well,
Talking like-
the one with all the Anaheim stuff.
All the what?
Anime.
Oh, you're talking about Scott
Scott
Pilgrim.
Pilgrim, yeah.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Is
Anime.
that fair? For me
We
to
were
like
supposed to
envision
go
that.
some Scott
Totally.
Pilgrim, and it just hasn't happened yet.
I wear a Scott Pilgrim shirt sometimes.
Do you?
Maybe we'll do that for Halloween.
I saw the movie
I
like
think
recently, and I was like into
It's,
it.
it's so good.
I was like, this is a great movie,
That is a
man.
great movie.
It's simple premise, but it's just got so much going on.
That's
with
what I
it.
picture when I hear your music.
So
that's,
animated.
that's super
Tight.
rad. All of that music was written by Beck, actually. The 90s guy.
Oh, in the movie?
Mhm.
Okay.
That'd be
you,
cool to
uh,
find. Is there any local Anaheim artists? in
Anime.
Fort Wayne? Anime.
Like my mom
I saw
kinda
something
saying.
on
I'm
Facebook. There's
sorry
a guy
for my
that's making a
Lit nerd.
16-bit video game about Fort
I
Wayne.
saw that too.
You see that, Dwan?
No, who?
There's a dude that's making like it looks like
It looks
double
like Super Nintendo.
looks like Double Dragon or something.
Yeah.
It's 16-bit, but it's Fort Wayne.
Really?
Like all the scenery
I
and
just saw
stuff.
that today.
You guys
Yeah,
talking about
it's sick.
Kurt?
Did he paint
I don't
that
know his
somewhere?
name.
Or is it just online?
What's your
No, he's making a
He's
video
making
game.
An actual video game.
Oh, he's making a game. Oh, you know him? Let's have him on.
I just saw it on Facebook.
Let's have him
I
on.
forgot his name even.
Do you guys know any conspiracy theorists?
Sticks.
Sticks? We gotta get
Stixoplex.
Sticks on.
I mean,
Can we
Lucas
can,
counts.
can we corner him?
He has his own show.
I know, right? But I want to get on his show and I want him on my show. I want to start cross.
He'd probably be into that.
I
Yeah.
DJ'd on one of his really early shows when he first started out here.
Yeah. Nice.
Why were you looking for conspiracy theories?
It'd be fun to talk about for an hour. I'm starting
Oh,
to kind of
man.
get. I'm gonna
She
get
said,
some
"Oh,
different.
man."
I want to get some random,
a
just
really good one.
randomness. We had
So,
a.
an anti-vaxxer lady walks into the doctor, and she's like about to give her spiel, and the doctor walks in and goes, "Okay, watch this." He says, "Do you ever consider that after she launches through like 15 minutes of I don't want all these things?" He goes,
Right.
"Ever consider that that's a Russian thing to weaken the American population?"
Oh.
And her brain just kind of, you could see the cogs just smoking. She's like, "Okay, I want the vaccines."
Oh, she just took it just like that.
Yeah,
Why would you want? Why would you? What? All right.
she 180'd.
I'm kind of weird about medicines. In a little bit. I don't like taking aspirin or any pills unless I'm like on my last leg. Like, all right, fine, I need it.
I think it's good practice to
Keep my body immune.
research what you're gonna put in your body, but also
I eat bad food.
don't
but-
like listen to everything you see on the internet. You know, look it
Tylenol.
up yourself. You know, it's not too hard to do normally.
You think Tylenol's a safe one? If you take one more Tylenol than the daily max dose, then you can tox out your liver.
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
the max?
that's
What's the
pretty-
max dose? How many is that? Like
I mean, I think
half a
you
bottle.
can take 6 per day,
Yeah, it's something like that.
but
6
if
or
you,
8.
yeah, it's something like that.
Ooh.
But like, you got to be careful too because like there's extra strength.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I took some
you gotta read
day
the bottle.
or NyQuil once. That kind of freaked me out. I like chugged like a big gulp. I was like, I'm sick.
the
I'm gonna take a
love
bunch of
bumps.
this. I just drank
Give
a
back
bunch
the
of
cold,
it. I was
hot
like,
sweats.
I think the more the better. And I was just so drowsy the next day.
Dude, I've done a
That was
lot of
awful.
drugs, and we used to like do Robitussin for fun. All right.
Dwan's particularly sensitive to substance, though.
Oh,
I've noticed.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when you drink, it doesn't take much, right?
It doesn't take much.
Yeah.
He gets a real sweaty nose.
I've only
Wait,
seen
no.
you really drink like a few times.
I keep it casual.
Yeah.
I'm getting too old for that stuff. I'm about to
I feel
retire.
you.
I'm about to retire. Shout out to K Thanks Bye with these beats. Mini Ted.
It's Eli.
Oh yeah.
You guys got any final shout outs before we shut it down?
One more time on Saturday at the Fillmore. It's on Broadway. We're having Love
There you
Hustler, Dap One, myself,
Fire
dance
in-
contest. It's
fire
all
in the
ages. $9 at the door, but you save $3 if you just get a ticket right now.
Yes.
Where do you get a ticket at?
You can go to Love Hustler on Facebook. There's an Electric Boogaloo event page, and there's a QR code. You just scan it, and it takes you to the $6 tickets.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Fire.
Well, thanks for joining us, guys.
You guys want to plug any shows you guys got coming up?
Our next show is July 31st at the Ruin.
Yeah.
That is
yeah.
with
Hex
Hex
Girls.
Girls from where?
Iowa.
Iowa.
They're supposed to sound like the Stooges.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
really into it.
That's dope.
Iowa. Shout out Iowa.
Shout out. So after this, each show we have a mix from previous guests. So at 10 o'clock we got a mix from Ian, Jose, our mix of house. Tech house. It all sounds like house to me. You know what I'm saying? Ted, you know anything about house?
Yeah.
How many different houses are there?
Infinite.
There's a lot.
Infinite houses?
You just
Bunch of
you can
houses.
invent a kind of house if you want.
Really?
Yeah.
Dwan House.
Damp house.
You can build a house.
Wet house. What about wet house?
You can burn down a house.
Moist house.
Moist.
Moist house. Yes. Do moist house.
Moist.
Moldy house.
Ugh.
Coin that one. You better trademark moist.
DJ Black
house.
Mold.
DJ Black Mode on the ones and twos.
DJ Asbestos
Oh my
in
gosh.
the mix.
That's a banger right there.
Asbestos.
Black mold.
DJ Asbestos. I can't even say it.
Asbestos.
Asbestos.
Yeah, corrected me on Anaheim.
You said that before, and I never corrected you, so
Just say
It-
I just let it slide.
If
say
I heard you in
Anaheim
your
or
dreams, you said
Anaheim?
Anaheim.
Anime
Anaheim.
nerd. Get it right.
Anime
Idiot.
nerd.
Hey,
Dweeb.
You don't even know how to say Anaheim.
All right, we'll be back next week, 9 to 10. It's a Lubes track. Spring break. Is it still spring?
Yes, until Friday.
All right,
Yeah.
good. Spring
Until
break.
tomorrow.
Shout out DJ
It's the last day of
Lubes.
spring.
What?
DJ
tomorrow?
Anaheim.
All right, bye.